The time is 6:30 in the morning time on this Friday morning, June 2nd, 2017. It's time now for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Friday morning, June 2nd, 2017. Good morning to you all this lovely Friday morning, June 2nd, 2017. It's 6:30 a.m. on this Friday morning, and our top story in the Peter Channel Morning News at 6:30 a.m. is President Trump's decision to withdraw the Paris Climate Accord has put the world on notice that American First is not just a campaign slogan, it's its administration's guiding doctrine. The Supreme Court appointed in Washington in its big escalated court to consider the travel ban case. The Trump administration said the question for the judges was the moment it's a sector disputedly high. Manila, Philippines, a government storm Democratic Manila casino early Friday had used gasoline to set the gambling tables afire. Created cloud support that killed at least 36 people, police said. A 12-year-old girl from California has won the Scripps National Spelling Bee after a 10th round in Washington. And Naya Binaya from Fresno corrected spelling award. Malkin, a top address faculty to defeat Ron Rajiv 14 from Oklahoma. Since outrage erupted this week over the photo of Kathy Griffin holding the fox-bloodied head that resembled President Donald Trump, the usually fast-talking comment has refrained from commenting beyond a brief video recorded apology posted to social media. President Vladimir Putin Russia said on Thursday that the possible Russian actors may have independently staged cyber attacks against countries with strained relations with Moscow, but that the Russian state had never been involved. Washington Democrat data gurus are lashing out at Hillary Clinton after she complained that publicly that her campaign was hamstrung by a party that had out-of-state information on individual voters. Washington, President Trump signed an order keeping the American embassy in Tel Aviv rather than moving it to the Jerusalem embassy promised during the last year's campaign. He said on Thursday, disappointed many Israeli supporters in hopes of preserving. Consular officers at U.S. embassies around the world have been started more intensive vetting of some visa applicants, including asking for the social media handles in an effort to block potential terrorists and other national security threats. Republicans are hoping that in the overall the election data program made before the 2016 election will help carry the party fight an uncertain midterm. NYPD must face lawsuit over the sound cannons and protests, according to a judge. And if administration's plan overall the bail system in California stalled in the state assembly late Thursday, faces steep opposition from industry lobbyists and lawmakers concerned about the high cost that it could impose on counties. A recent executive order by President Trump threatened to withhold federal funds and grants from sanctuary cities and communities and refused to hold people suspected to be undocumented immigrants with the U.S. Bishop Finn, class of 2017, called the rise an occasion in a changing world. New life of North Attleboro Balfour Building Project. North Attleboro Veterans Agent honored by the state. Car entered the Elm Street home in North Attleboro. A new teen driver is age 16 79 three times as likely as adults to be involved in a fatal automobile accident according to new research from the Tulane Foundation for Traffic Safety. The initial U.S. factory activity edges up private payroll surge. Alright, looking at stocks now. Up 105.53 points at 21,144.18. S&P 500 up 18.26 points at 230.06, and Nasdaq up 40.31 points at 6,246.83. Stormy weather near the NASA Kennedy Space Center kept SpaceX's Falcon 9 rocket on the ground Thursday day to lift off of the commercial supply ship with the equipment experiments for the International Space Station until Saturday. With coral reefs all over the world suffering ongoing bleaching to death at the end of the warming ocean waters from remote atolls of the Indian Ocean to the Australia's Great Barrier Reef and the future of these beloved marine ecosystems. A new study looked at the effectiveness of compression socks matters, and the results might surprise you. Long before opioid abuse exploded the public health crisis, before drugs such as Oxycontin and Vicodin claimed hundreds of thousands of American lives when wound cancer sufferers, one respected Boston University doctor that question he wanted. Unified men not Peter Chaldusa. 6:34 on this Friday morning, and it's time now for spot support. Boston Red Sox fall to the Baltimore Orioles 7-5. Sox was granted in the second of a 4-game series at County Yards in Baltimore. And the Golden State Warriors in game number 1 of the NBA Finals beat the Cleveland Cavaliers 113-91. As both Cleveland Cavaliers coach Tyronn Lue and forward LeBron James fed into the perception of Warriors' invincibility. The Warriors dropped the Cleveland Cavaliers in defeat for the parity. Peter Chaldusa, 6:35 on this Friday morning, and it is time now for Trevor and Trent's report on this Friday morning. Baby! Let's study off on the MTA with a subway system that's looking good on the commuter rail, and the ferries, they are all looking good. And they look at Howard and Bowie's. First of all, some of y'all didn't get it. We're 95 at the south side, also between Bridgeport and Norwalk. Mare Parkway westbound side between Bridgeport and Sedford. I-84 eastbound side, also Waterway stretch. I-84 westbound side, also downtown Harvard stretch. 95 on the southbound side, also the Old Lime, Connecticut. 391 on the northbound side, also around Holyoke stretch. I-91 on the northbound side, also around the Northampton stretch. Mass Pike eastbound side, also around Millbury stretch. And I was in my ways of Rhode Island, looking at some 130 eastbound side, also between Jamestown and Newport Bridge. 130 westbound side, also after Newport on the Newport Bridge. 95, the northbound side, so between 285 and Ever, all the way to Route 45. And basically, that tip again from Positive Street to Norway, Route 128 gets to 24. The northbound side, so between 27 Brockton over Route 128 to get to 21. The northbound side, slow between 140 and Route 44 out of the Radom Taunton stretch. 140 at the northbound side, also at Taunton stretch. And then 24, his break again for 27 Brockton, Route 128 gets it. Siberia Expressway at the northbound side, so between Bridgeview Smith the Dorchester, 128 at the northbound side, so between Route 1 and Norwood Highway to Great Plain Avenue in Needham and Mass Pike in the eastbound side, so between Route 9 and Framingham all the way out to Natick. And then hit around the Newton Quarter. Mass Pike on the westbound side of Low Soul around Low River down in South Boston. 93 on the southbound side, and then so between 128 and Redden on it, and Zachem Bridge, Boston. Route 1 and southbound side, so between Chelsea and Charlestown. 7 channel, Slow County tells Loon Get, Mass Pike westbound side, the lowest between Low River down to South Boston. 128 southbound side, so between Route 1 and 95 and Peabody all the way after Route 2 out in Lexington, Route 3 and southbound side, between 485 and a bit of work, and then hit back around Route 120 up in Burlington. And Highways and byways of Mount Jermaine, Lincoln, Interstate 87 to the southbound side, and also around Woodland and Champlain, New York, and all with 59 northbound side, also southern Quebec and towards Montreal. And the Berkshire Freeway, the New York State Freeway, it's a little slow just around East Chatham, Red Rock, headed towards Massachusetts border, and Mass Pike eastbound side, little slow, West Stockbridge. Peter Chaldusa, 6:38 on this Friday morning. It's time now for a weather report. And take a look at, and it's a little chilly start to your morning. And take a look at the latest radar situation as it shows a line of rain showers off the northwestern corner of Nova Scotia and raining around New Brunswick and stretch around Caribou Bend and the extreme northern portions of Maine, and raining around northwest of Montreal and Quebec, and raining in north central Quebec. And Futurecast radar and the shot's going to be headed towards Albany by about 9 a.m. and then pow! It's going to be hit or miss throughout the afternoon throughout Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island. And rain showers going to be here by about in eastern Massachusetts, including northern area by the time frame of 3:33 to 5:30. And it will be hit or miss variety throughout the afternoon. And it's going to be hit or miss. So if you have any outdoor activities, you are a go. Just keep your eyes peeled to the sky for any shower or thunderstorm activity. And if you are going to the Northern High School graduation at the Xfinity Center at 7 o'clock tonight, you're going to have some partly cloudy skies, about 62 degrees. And the rain is going to hold off for the graduates of 2017. So, the 2017 Northern High School graduation is a go. And people are going to come there, rain or shine. And I remember in the Northern High School graduations past when it rained in 2006, it rained in 2009, and also rained in 2013. All right, 7-day forecast. It goes like this. For today, chance of showers before 4 p.m., then a chance of showers and thunderstorms between 4 and 5 p.m., then a showers likely to possibly a thunderstorm after 5 p.m. Increased skies about 71 degrees. Cloudy with Kevin. Southwest wind 5 to 9 miles a morning. With good gust light trade 1 miles an hour. Transpiration 6%. New rain months less than 10 minutes time about possible thunderstorms for tonight. Chance of showers and thunderstorms before 9 p.m. Then a slight chance of showers between 9 p.m. and 10 p.m. Park gust about 48 degrees and west about 3 to 5 miles an hour. Transpiration 30%. New months less than 10 minutes. Chance of about possible thunderstorms. Saturday, most of the skies about 68 degrees with west about 7 miles an hour. Saturday night, punch between 4 and 5 a.m. Otherwise, partly cloudy skies about 48 degrees and northwest wind. For Sunday, chance of rain after 4 p.m. Most skies about 69 degrees. The cloudy with Kevin. Southwest wind 5 miles an hour after transpiration 30%. Sunday night, rain, punch after 11 p.m. Lower at 52 degrees and transpiration 100%. For Monday, rain not going to be high before 5 p.m. Otherwise, cloudy skies about 65 degrees and transpiration 70%. Monday night, a chance of rain. Patchbog before 10 p.m. Then Patchbog at 11 p.m. Otherwise, clouds go about 52 degrees and transpiration 50%. Tuesday at chance rain, mostly clouds but 59 degrees and transpiration 40%. Tuesday night at chance rain, Patchbog between 1 a.m. and 4 a.m. Otherwise, mostly clouds but 50 degrees and transpiration 40%. For Wednesday, chance rain showers, mostly clouds but 61 about 50 degrees and transpiration 30%. For Thursday, I'm sneezing. Thursday at chance showers, partly says about 69 degrees and transpiration 40%. In Curly and Taunton, it's fair skies at 45. In Norton, it's fair skies and it is 49. And Mansfield, it's 50 and fair. And that is giving it for the Peter Channel Morning News on this June 2nd, 2017 on a Friday morning. Peter's here. Good morning, goodbye today. To see you at noontime for noontime report. And to the 2017 class of 2017 at Northern High School for tonight's graduation. This is your time to shine. This is your time to get your diploma. And you have worked hard after 4 hard years, and now it is on to the real world of college and work. So, me and Robert Stevens would like to wish the graduates of the North High School class of 2017 good job, and I will see you all tonight for the graduation of 2017 graduation at North High School.